Very busy today, guys. It's been a crazy busy morning. So, at work and at home. So, I've been trying to get everything in line and just to even get here was quite a operation. So, and it's been non-stop going this morning. I can't believe the afternoon is marching on. Good news is I did get paid for the glove. The guy finally paid me, so that was a good thing. So yeah, finally got paid for the glove. So it's kind of a glove day. So I had to say goodbye to one of my gloves, but it's okay. But because I got the money for it, and it helps keep this project going. And yeah. I like messing around with it because you know what, it's cool. It makes me happy. I like doing it, and you know what, happiness is a really important thing in life. You know that. Some people are just bitter all the time. Maybe they just haven't found happiness. Well, get out and do something. Create something. If you're a creator, I'm a creator. I don't know. I just like doing this stuff. So anything I can get my hands on and creating, that's what I like to do. So. Yes, here at work, just kind of finally, hopefully take a moment here now that it's somewhat slow and turn on the camera. Right. So, all right. So, yeah. Honestly, can't wait to get home because for me, it's a really crazy Monday. So, getting ready to head out of here. I was thinking about some ideas for the channel, the main channel. Thinking about an idea for Christmas Day. And I thought about this idea to do a year-end review for the main channel and just kind of looking back at 2016, everything we've done, some milestones that we hit was really cool. So I figured, yeah, I'd go ahead and do that. So it's nice and definitely getting dark out there. Probably gonna start getting cold, which is nice. So yeah, just kind of cleaning up everything here. Sold the glove. Guy came through with the money, the original buyer, that is. Yes, I kind of just laid it out and said, hey, you know, kind of would like the money. I built the thing for you, spent my time, and so he paid me, which was good. So a little bit of that's cool. So the circle has come full closure. In embarking into making Freddy Krueger gloves and now coming up to selling one, and so that's really neat to be able to have that turnaround in that short amount of time. Really cool because I really wasn't making them very long, and so to come around full circle and sell one, that's pretty cool. It's unlike the grips where you know it was like three going on 4 years in the making before I actually sold any of those, which actually I had no intention of selling them. Same with the glove, had no intention really of selling them, just did it for myself, did it just because it was cool. And so yeah, it was nice to get some of that money back that I put into it, a small chunk of it back. And you know, not that I put a lot of money into it, but bits in here and there. I tried not to spend so much money as far as a learning curve, you know, by making a mistake. So try not to do too much of that, which I was lucky enough not to have done. So, all right, yeah, pack it up, and I'll see you at home. Jesus, almost stepped in that. Yeah. Yeah, it's dark out. Still only got a hold of Cody once. He hasn't been back, or he hasn't been over, so he's just been busy. Wow. Sure is dark out. I don't think there's a moon out, that's why. Yeah. Yep. Wow. No moon out. Pretty cold. Not as cold as other places. Car. Is that your bone? You ripped up your toy, didn't you? Yeah, sold one. Sold one of these things, and it felt pretty good. To be honest with you, it was kind of like, again, just coming full circle. Something that I started and something I envisioned and did right here with you guys watching, right there on vlogs, right here, just doing this thing and kind of coming up with this and thinking about doing it. So being able to sell it, make some money at it, it's pretty amazing. I thought it was pretty neat. So, and it all started with right here, and you guys been right there with me. I think that's really cool. From the day I ordered this NECA glove, I love this thing. It sits in its case. It's really neat to have something that's licensed and it's in its own case and it's professionally made and everything, and then being a fan and creating my own. So I thought that was really neat too. It's almost, like I said, it's very much like the grips. So alright, gonna get out of here. It was extremely busy at work today, like crazy. My boss was in this morning, so going over some stuff, and then you know, in the middle of all that, the guy that you know, originally he came in to buy the glove, or that bought the glove, asked me to make one. I kind of just, you know, mentioned to him, hey, you know, I took the time to make it. You know, hey, you know, if you're gonna pay me, I really would appreciate you paying me for it. And I kind of did this for you. So it was nice that he just owned up and got the money, put it right in my hands. And I was trying to do this. My boss was in the store. He was getting caught up with customers that just that's the thing, is every time he comes to the store, he's on a time schedule. He's really busy, so he's just like, he likes to go in and out and get out of there. And when people get to talking to him, and he's trying to be nice, but at the same time, you know, he's trying to throw the hints like, I gotta go, and people don't ever seem to get those hints, and they just keep talking to him. But finally he got to get out of there and take care of the things he needed to take care of, and then I got to sell my glove. And I was trying to show my boss the glove, but he was just in a rush. So, but anyway, after he left, it was just like crazy, nonstop busy, a lot of questions, a lot of people just calling, and so it was a hectic day today for sure at work. I think it's just that season, man. I think people are just starting to just go a little cuckoo, and that's the thing I never really liked working in retail. This is kind of the reason why I'm not a big fan of Christmas, is because of working in retail. It brings out the worst of people, and I think people just tend to really forget, like, hey, take a step back and calm down. Watch the way you're talking to people, watch the way you're treating people. You're just going off half-cocked and doing all kinds of crazy stuff and being extremely rude to people. I think those people just need to calm down, relax, and just, you know, take a little reflection of yourself. So I myself don't care either way. You know, they want to be upset with something, go right ahead. I don't care. I'm just gonna go home and admire stuff that I got. I don't care. So, all right, we got a movie, and this is a really it's a story by Stephen King. It's a cool movie. I like it, and it's got an actor I really like, actually. He's kind of one that I like. I should rephrase that. I like certain movies he does. I don't like all his movies. It's a movie called 1408, and it's based on that Stephen King story. I believe the story is in Everything is Eventual, a haunted house type, haunted hotel story. Really good. I like this movie a lot. John Cusack. I think John Cusack does turn out a good movie here and there. Like I said, I don't like all his movies, but I do like John Cusack. I think he's a pretty good actor. He definitely, if he's like I said, there's certain movies out with him I like. One of them is a total sleeper, straight to DVD movie called The Bagman. John Cusack is in it alongside with Robert De Niro. Again, that's one of those De Niro films that just, it's like, I actually read something one time that was like the shaming of Robert De Niro's career. Unfortunately, yeah, that's one of those movies that you're just like, really seriously, the movie could have done without Robert De Niro. But back to 1408, the haunted hotel gig. I like haunted stuff, so this was right up my alley. And of course, it's got a nice little insert from Samuel L. Jackson. I think he does really good parts in it. But yeah, it's, you know what it does, I actually just realized that it says ranks with The Shining as one of the best Stephen King adaptations ever. And yes, I'd have to agree, right up there with The Shining. This is almost, in a sense, a modern or different twist of the movie The Shining. So if you enjoyed that, there's a good chance you might like 1408. There's a lot of weird, creepy things that happen to him. The effects, everything was pretty decent, yet still being rated PG-13. I personally thought maybe if they would have made it rated R, it could have been a lot more scarier. It could have had a lot more freaky things in it. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. John Cusack, once again, does a pretty good job in it. So, and as Samuel L. Jackson says when John Cusack is questioning him, he says, well, whatever it is in there, or your specter or your phantom, and Samuel L. Jackson says, I didn't use any of those words, specter or phantom or anything. John Cusack says, well then, what is in your room? Or what is it about it? And Samuel L. Jackson just says, it's an evil fucking room.